not my interpretation of.
This is going to be an adventure.
So you
It's going to be a very interesting race. I'm still not really sure what my plan is for the pyramid stage.
Okay, it's on there.
My apologies to Mike for blocking the big sexy.
What?
Okay, yeah, start.
We all love
You started?
Wait, yeah, I'm waiting for
Good luck.
Okay, guys, PJ is on the left and SirVG is on the right.
It should correspond with what's on the commentary cam.
Yeah. Although, actually, PJ, can you two move over a little bit?
Move over this way?
Yeah.
No.
That way we could. What do you know?
He likes being on the.
See it.
He doesn't like being on the camera.
Professional mode is a bonus mode in the game, unlockable after you beat it the first time.
Yeah, normally when you start a new game, you have to
count us down, like? You want to count us down?
Okay. Sure. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 1. Let's go!
So yeah.
Before the race starts, Bob Ugansky would like to say something. Great cause and great entertainment. Take care of yourselves, folks. Preventing cancer is much easier than fighting it when it happens. Live well.
Good strategy getting hit by the first group of goblins there. I like that.
So if you haven't played this game, professional mode allows you to skip the
simulation stuff.
Yeah, the god
simulation
simulation
stages.
You basically have to populate the world.
I like playing, but they are really boring to watch.
Yeah, they get boring. You have to defeat demons, populate certain areas of the world, and get access to the dungeon.
Big C9 says, "Aw, no simulation."
No, definitely not.
You just do the act stages in professional. You start with
Yes, Dunnius is right. The simulations do take a really long
time.
You.
VG's having some bad luck with Dullahan. That's not good. Come on, VG.
And PJ decided to take damage and say, "Screw it."
I don't care about damage. I've got so much.
Taking damage is manly.
What is damage?
So
he was ran a lot farther than he should have.
PJ,
yeah,
give it fight a 7 out of 10.
I'm very impressed you gave it that much.
I give it a 1.
I would give it a.
Judge that gives it a 6 again.
Is everything console version pretty identical then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good port.
About the game stream being laggy, try to refresh it.
It's true, there is a little bit of lag during the race.
There might be a little bit of lag, but it should be at least decently smooth.
The other possible reason is because you're watching two at once. So chances are your internet bitrate rate might not be high enough.
Nice little wall jump that makes no sense, but it's awesome. It's almost like he's scratching his back on the wall and doing upwards.
I am.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just...
We should call it the back scratcher glitch.
Back scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher!
So Terry, didn't you say on the Family Feud that was one of your favorite answers?
What?
Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that was one of your favorite responses?
Dexter Neo time was like 9.
957, I believe, is what clocked me.
Same fight.
In-game time-wise, Satori would clock me 8:16.
Alright.
I think it'll blow up good.
Double check my math. I'm pretty sure that's right.
I don't trust Satori's math. He was doing it weird, wonky earlier.
Yeah, I was doing it weird earlier.
I gain time. No, dude, you lose like 16 seconds. So you don't gain that.
Oh yeah, well you multiply it and carry it through.
Debone, VG is wearing a Vivi outfit. I think it's Vivi, or just the black.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh,
My Life
Chronicles.
as a King. The Black Mage.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the normal black mage.
This is not Vivi. You can see his face.
That is true.
Yeah, but he does need to see. Otherwise, he can't play.
Go through the ship line, put entry to the other side.
Unless you know how to blindfold the damn game.
But I opened it and I was
Blindfolded actors.
I'd
pay a lot of money to see that.
I'm not that sadistic.
I am, but
apparently I'm sadistic to do blind Zaldin.
I set out.
Salty.
I have
We'll tell you that.
I'm definitely not double sadistic to do the Japanese version blindfolded either.
Oh god.
I think people were like, wow, you know, Rain makes it interesting. I just had some like.
Okay, we're gonna try removing a timer in an attempt to remove some of the lag.
And then I couldn't buy the nanoprint percent to buy the active shield the second time.
I'm gonna be low on health. I'm not gonna jump over these because I'm bad at it.
So I went for broke.
Oh wow. I thought it was gonna be the cockpit is the size of my head.
No, that's bad. I wasn't supposed to have to do the wall jump anyways there. I was supposed to get on the elevator, but I didn't press it.
Oh, Vicky
That's-
had a
I actually wonder what happens when you die in this game.
You'll see.
Well, I already saw it.
Yeah, the death abuse seems to be
Off-screen
saved
on
for
the
the.
black screen.
Oh,
bottom.
really? That's not a checkpoint?
SirVG has a chance.
Oh man.
Yeah, the death abuse has to be saved for the boss rush.
So, did taking out the timer help with the lag for some of you?
Yes, PJ likes to give his opponents a sporting chance in races, I've noticed.
I like to give my controller a...
How's it going?
I had the wall jump there, and I pressed right for too long.
He snapped Resident Evil 4 in half.
He broke his Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
He beat, he was at the end doing jet ski.
Oh, yes!
What did you do?
I turned just at the right time, so the damage boost actually
Like
put
that?
me the right direction.
Oh wow!
It's-
Have you never been able to do that in any of your pro runs?
Because he hates the game so much.
Whatever, I break games.
What happened to Resident Evil 5, by the way?
It's being moved.
It's
been
being
down.
moved.
Okay.
I did some schedule changes so that schedule would normalize by Sunday.
And Mike asked Gunstar.
Yeah, I asked Gunstar Heroes. That's the only game that I've
Oh, you!
Okay.
Yeah. I think my do during the bonus marathon though.
Yeah, it seems like the.
See if I can do
I
that.
don't think taking out the timer is making much of a difference. We'll have to see if we're more responsive, but
I could be trying the video damage boost.
yeah, I think it's just 2 screens more than the timer.
Yeah, apparently.
Ah!
Oh, you have to.
One more hit, I would have skipped the whole
Oh
wolf one.
man, Biggie.
They do.
Oh man, Biggie got ripped off on that one.
If it's possible.
Yeah, bad luck and bosses
Yeah,
will win the game.
I got heals twice up high.
Yeah,
Yeah, Howard.
that's
Yeah,
right. You'll make up
I'm
time
sorry
on
to waffle increase the game
Kalia.
because there's only so much space we're given.
Well, I can make them a little.
Yeah, maybe.
Shinra
Really bad.
Metroid is
2D section.
scheduled for around 2:09 today. So check around then.
Okay.
I'm not sure how this will work.
Actually, it seems like some people
Here's
are
my
saying
with the
that
raising.
it's
That's the act.
Bad.
no eloquent gauge, just
Yeah.
said that.
I need to grab the
And
health.
I've tried playing ActRaiser 2.
That's all acting, no raising.
And
That's all raising.
that is raising the roof.
Yeah, but I mean, by
K-Tella,
definitions of
Mist is coming after Elder Scrolls, which is right after
It's a
ActRaiser.
lot for you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we could just really try and fill that in black and just
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
he was about to do
Yeah,
I love that
Science
jump
EQ
though.
Pokemon Yellow will be any
I
percent.
love all the jumps in this.
So wait, who is ahead right now? SirVG?
PG.
now.
PJ.
Wow.
PJ died again, and again just now. What is going on, PJ?
Now you were trying to attempt a glitch where if you slash at the right time, you jump a little higher, right?
You don't even need it there.
It's just, come on, man.
I don't even know how to beat the game without that part.
Yes.
There you go.
And there you go.
Alright.
There's a 1-up down there, but I think I can get a few other ones later on that are quicker.
Yeah, the thing about professional mode is that even if you play through it flawlessly, it's still faster to take some deaths at the end because during the final boss rush, you don't recover any life because the game loves you like that.
Hey, PJ, don't forget that you haven't actually killed the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shin rank 88. We can do that. The next game should be played in about 20 minutes, and that's the Elder Scrolls Morrowind. That will take a.
That was a bad level.
The game stream again a bit just to set up the computer capture.
I should get a Lagoon card.
Yeah.
Oh, and people
I have
can
to
donate for the Morrowind
I
name.
thought you said you didn't want to get rid of the 100% file.
Today Lag's character.
Well,
Yes, you can name lag.com's character for Elder Scrolls 3.
Hold on, let me see what the bids are at currently for the Morrowind name. If I'm remembering correctly, we have two. Let's see, Morrowind name character. We have 20 for Driftblim and 10 for Flatus Pilatus.
So I
just go totally generic and put
So I noticed this game.
And Pokemon Yellow later on today.
Yeah, it does. It does love the color blue.
Okay,
never really
Red
noticed that
Clock
till
just
now. There's so
donated.
much
Are you under your real name or just
Yeah, it's good. Everything's
So
set
it's
up.
Chris Van Helby.
Raiden also put Trackhawk in there.
You did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess
You
we
know,
did.
it's back stretching.
Yeah, Chris Van Helby.
That was amazing, Luck.
Nice. Yeah, that was pretty
So, donation. So right now the Morrowind character's name is Elmo because check out $30.
Yeah. At least I'm not the only one. I don't feel so bad now.
Elmo is performed. Elmo's done by.
Oh, whoops, miscounted my
Oh
health.
yeah, that's fine. Did someone else just mention
Yeah.
stuff like challenges?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
Hold
funny
on, I'm
sometimes.
just
Hey,
catching
Rags,
up
was
on
that good? Really?
bids a bit. Let's see.
Wow.
Look up. You are fighting a death mask.
I'm fairly sure this boss is easy.
What are you talking about? That boss is the hardest one in the game.
I can
How's
tell
it
you lost
going,
more
J-Man?
energy.
How's it going?
I didn't think you were gonna make it.
That was challenging.
It was tough. It was a battle. It was a battle.
It was a battle. That's all we will say about it. Okay, we have two new donations. $10 from Kyle Halverson, also known as Mr. K and SCA. The man I would like to call a contrary research scientist because he plays the game even more than I do.
Favorite one is
Don't
And we have $5 from Daniel Hofer for
Don't forget that Pokemon Yellow later today, Pokemon and trainer name as well as the Pokemon caught, as well as the rival, will be named based off your donations.
Okay, and Kyle Halverson wanted to say Mr. K leaves PJ his support.
Thanks, Kay.
So you got the power of K behind you, and the power of flamethrower only.
And the power of flamethrower only level 4.
Mr. K has actually done that. It's
Mr. K has beaten level 4 with just a flamethrower, including the boss.
Crouching to the music, VT does that in all of his AR runs.
Okay, is everyone else having
A Wheel of Fire.
Wheel of Fire is Act 2.
This boss is a snake. Worm thing.
This boss is a lot easier than normal because we have the air slash.
Hey guys, if you don't have any commentary for this run and you're going to be talking, you should go outside of the room because multiple people are talking. Sometimes people are having trouble hearing.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch this but you don't really have much to say, then you should probably go to the projector room.
Yeah, Jay.
I am irrelevant right now.
I think some people want to know Pokemon Yellow.
I will be updating Pokemon Yellow once. I'm just trying to.
Oh,
update
whoops, that was stupid.
Let's get this right.
So does this boss scale to the difficulty?
No.
Just thought I'd ask.
See, you can hit him 6 times in that cycle, but I don't trust my left thumb only tapping that direction. I didn't want to just run straight off the platform.
Interim character limit for names and Pokemon. It's 7 for the trainer and rival.
I think 15.
Yeah, 15, 16
What's
for
it
the
called?
actual Pokemon.
And remember, no inappropriate names. We do have veto power. If you put an inappropriate name, we will allow you to change it.
We gotta keep it PG-13.
What?
Why doesn't this jump?
Stop taking off of that.
He likes it hot.
I will do it again.
Okay.
Elminster says, keep it BG-13.
Man.
That's gotta be a dual on your move.
Man. You're trying to outfund me. What do I do?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go over the current Pokemon bids. For Ivysaur, there is Aloysius for $5. For Pokemon Mew, there is Orpheus for $5. For Pikachu,
Game over.
We have Chemo for $10.
and Science for $5. For the rival, there is Cancer for $95 because we want to beat that Cancer. And for the Pokemon Trainer, there is SDA because SDA definitely wants to beat that Cancer.
SDA is at $50 to the person that wanted to name the trainer Frezzy.
Oh, and
Someone mentioned much earlier.
okay, yeah, I'll update the nation soon. So for the there are currently no donations for the Turtles in Time characters. It's just the 4 turtles: Donatello, Leo, Mike, and Raphael.
What about all the change we were putting forth?
I took my change back. I needed it
Here
back.
is 1 cent.
There was like a nickel on Leo.
The pocket money.
For the Sonic 2 Tails player, there is currently no one playing with Stansky.
For Sonic,
you can choose anyone who is at the marathon right now.
yeah, any person that is here will play as Tails while Stansky runs to Sonic. No matter who, it'll be anyone that is available.
Just going overall.
Vote for me, Ashley.
No, vote for vote for Axel
Just
Ryman.
fly away.
He fails
Make
as
the screen not
Tails.
scroll.
The
Yeah,
PJ game over and not see that.
Alright.
Yeah, I game overed on Itos Act 2 because
Yeah, that box right there.
the B button was not registering.
Not that it's not.
Okay, so
Amazing if you
let's
picked
go
up.
over some stuff. Let's go over the Super Mario 64 versus Majora's Mask. Super Mario 64 is currently at winning at $473.04. Majora's Mask is currently at $383.68. It is going to be a while until these games are played, so Majora's Mask definitely still has a fighting chance.
Yeah, you have till early Sunday morning, so get in those donations while you can.
Or late Saturday night, depending how you feel about it.
Majora's will be 80% if it wins. Super Mario 64, if it wins, will be the full Monty 120 stars.
Regardless, prepare to see some very good gameplay.
He's gonna get all of the stars in Majora's Mask too, though.
There
There aren't any, but he's gonna get them all.
But there is a moon.
Sing long, yes, the estimate will increase once the donation goal is reached. I mean, the goal will increase once the you know.
Nice job, Mike.
This is for, and that's for what now?
No, if we reach our
This boss is a heck of a lot harder than the Japanese one because Raph Lasher will duck back in. But
And he only pops his head out for like 2 swings.
yeah, it's
It's a ridiculous span of time.
Okay. No, I don't think you can vote for Super Sonic and Sonic 2. You might be able to vote for Tails though. Against Sonic. Let's see. It appears we have 3 new donations. $47 from Joe Chiet. $10 from Peter Anderson. $5 from Matthew Merkel. Thank you. You all are the man. Let's see. And Joe Chier wants to say, poo, I did my math wrong. I thought I put it over 20,000. Well, we're still at a healthy $19,100. Oh well, can you say, "Oh Nana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name?" I don't know.
Chicobo, it's about the same amount of time to 100% Super Mario 64 or any percent Majora's Mask.
I think in theory Majora's Mask is faster, but I'm not sure how Giano is on that.
I know I saw him practicing 120 stars.
Yeah.
Get like 2 hours and 5 minutes.
He's kind of counting on that one.
Yeah. Want someone that should just come in with a donation for Majora's Mask. He said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it."
Yeah, some
And
huge.
there's a bunch of people who are they're prepared to counter donate to get SM64 too.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people that are prepared to counter.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just a counter battle.
Yeah.
Full of combo breakers.
No difference professional and the normal what's probably not mentioned is no magic.
No, that was mentioned a while ago. Almost at the start, I think.
For what it's worth, I missed that mention too. So.
What about no magic?
You don't need no magic.
Go on, PJ, you can still do it.
Yeah! You got
I did it the
turnaround.
first. I did it the first time too.
Still is cool.
No magic in what?
It's not manly to have health.
Really late on. Like he actually has to restart because that's what this game does.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no continues.
No, there's no continues.
Because that's not manly.
What's a
That's right.
Game over, you're dead. We
Uh-oh.
hate you, go die.
So it's on my level 3 again.
4.
Cool.
May as well be 3.
Difficulty, I guess.
And the thing about lies in regards to the Japanese version, the US you saw you start with 5, the Japanese you start with 2.
Clutch.
Are you still trying to break the Japanese version?
Yeah, I've got a couple of good runs, but the Japanese version is definitely longer by several minutes.
So sure enough.
I'm now going to naming
Sorry.
the wall.
I'm in a wall.
I just stabbed my sword through 3 blocks of granite. Victory pose.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Because the strong is welling in your body.
The strength is welling.
Strong is welling forever.
Wrong game.
Being the
wrong
wise,
company.
being the wise and courageous knight that I
You
am.
guys were all
Remember
asleep
that-
for the strong swelling hour.
Make rapid progress.
Okay, remember
I
that
don't know how to.
the Morrowind is coming up soon, and you can donate for
I
the
don't know how
name
to
of it.
Get
You
away.
can donate for the name of the character. Please let me say stuff. We have Elmo at $30. That is currently winning. We have Tripslim at $20, and we have Flatus Pilatus at $10.
Get it in while you can, folks.
I miss that jump every single time. I think.
Yeah, maybe you should just try to avoid it for the time being.
Nope.
You get to the bottom.
Nope, I won't do this.
Hey, you can give all of the suggestions for names you want, but they're not going to be in
Nice.
unless you donate.
That's right. You can write almost anything for the Mario name. It's really long.
Yeah, he says, Live.com says you can write in almost anything.
Almost
Write the
anything.
entire Mammoth Mongols Cosmo.
You hear that, kitty man?
Okay, Matthew Merkel says $5 for Tails to be played by anyone who has not played Sonic 2 before.
That's like 80% of us.
And that automatically is
If
good.
If none exist, then Mike.
Yeah, if none exist, then me.
And Jason is actually asking if I can be around. Like Jason. So.
There's people. Is there such a person in this room?
Who hasn't heard it or who hasn't
Hasn't
played
played
it?
Sonic 2.
Hyman was actually
I
saying
haven't.
that he would beat Stansky with usually
call
not.
it.
He gets a nomination.
I disagree. I'm gonna anti-nominate.
But you've never played Sonic 2?
No.
He has not played Sonic
Well, I
2.
played Sonic 2 to test the trackball. That's about it.
Well, you played it, so.
Yes, he was trying to use an Atari trackball to race Dansky in Sonic 2. Because
That's the
Atari
only way I can-
Genesis used the same
Yes,
controller
they have the
boards.
same controller plug.
Yeah.
And for even more trivia, the Commodore 64 outputs also use the same types of plugs as well, so you can use all three if you wanted to.
Okay, and we have a new $5 donation from Corwin Cole. Thank you, you are the man. Or woman.
Odds I can do
Doesn't
this.
Or you
matter.
can be both.
We don't discriminate here at Speed Demos Archive.
Here you're either a
You are the
man.
neutralist.
At Speed Demos Archive, you are either a man or a woman.
The little blue orb refuses to let you do what you
Yeah.
D-Ballin says, "Hi, Trek Hawk."
Hi.
I think next time Chuck says hi, you should do it like Elmo.
Oh god, this boss is so stupid.
Elmo voice?
Yeah, that boss
Yes.
is really
I
stupid.
hated this boss in the Max Best Challenge. It's too random.
Oh.
This suck.
Oh, right. Zelda for Nintendo, you can name the character and you can name the file, right.
Big
You
gay
can also
L.
do it for Link's Awakening, but don't expect it to last too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Yeah, the same goes with Link to the...
Yes. But, I mean, last year he didn't let you to remake the...
Yeah, but Tigger 77 figured out that there's 5 patterns to some sort of maze in the game, and that as long as he writes down the patterns, he should be okay. So that is available for donation. I think it's...
Alright, death time.
Is it 4 or 6 letters for...
Serious time?
Yeah.
So serious.
No?
Okay, it's 6 for
I got 4 lives, I'll be fine.
For the
Yeah,
Zelda
4
file
lives is
names,
good.
it is
What?
8 letters for Zelda 1, 6 letters for A Link to the Past, and 6 letters for Link's Awakening.
I believe it's actually 8 for in the past.
Whatever amount
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure Breakdown said it was 6. but we
I'm
can
pretty
ask
sure
him
it's
later.
6.
Just put in 6 or 8.
Hold
And
on
we'll
a
decide.
second.
Are we gonna have another appearance of Big Gay L possibly?
We might.
We might.
Health is
That
very
was
good
the
after
winner
that
last
boss.
year for
What?
Zelda 1, and then there was Little Gay Al.
Dude.
Little Gay
It was the other way around, Mike. It was the other way around. Big
Oh,
Gay
yeah, it
L.
was the other way around. Whatever.
Big
We
Gay Al
need
was
a
the
we need a balance between the two. We need like mid-gay Al this year.
Not to mention, Big Gay L was nominated by Breakdown's mother.
Okay, this is a PG-13 stream, so I'm allowed to say this. Is also don't say anything else for pretty much the next hour.
What?
Samantha's got Rom Scout.
Yeah!
No,
That was good.
Skip wolf form.
Samantha, Rom Scout's friend, says he doesn't have to read this out loud, but I feel he needs to
2,
know that I dreamt that Rom Scout
3.
was speedrunning Mario Paint last night. Speedrunning all sorts of things like Cockmaster and Ball.
All over the screen!
Sam, you have the best dreams.
I'm sure there's some sort of Freudian message in there.
There are so many.
Ah. Oh well.
Come on, Paige.
Was it Breakdown's mom that donated last year for that?
Yeah, she was a donator last year. And Stansky was a donator for the sprite's name Secret of Mana only because he donated drunk in the middle of the night. Okay, yeah, fun fact about last year's marathon. Stansky was drinking pretty heavily that night, and then in a drunken stupor, he realized that our marathon, Classic Games Done Quick, was going on. So he immediately donated $50. And what he didn't realize is that he donated $50 right before we were naming the sprite in Secret of Mana. So he ended up naming the sprite F You Shut It, except the game only accepted 6 characters, so we ended up naming it Shut It. Karuteru, about the naming on Zelda, I have set up the bid, so just say which Zelda game you want the file name for with your donation, and we should be good to go. Like I said, Zelda 1 is can be 6 letters, and A Link to the Past and
I
Link's
can do it
Awakening
without taking
are-
damage, but it's
It takes a very long
Zelda
time.
1 is 8
I know, I'm
characters.
just gonna
Let me correct myself.
suicide.
Zelda was 8 characters. A Link to the Past and A Link's Awakening are 6 letters.
Too much to call one still?
Final Fantasy
Oh,
4 is 6
no,
characters.
sorry, still there.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yes, Final Fantasy 4 is 6
Someone
characters, Chrono Trigger is 5.
Correct. Baron Dante, there is no how much. I mean, it depends on how many people donate for the
What
name
did I
Zelda
land
for
on?
the file name.
I think your judgment was spotted
Nuri
by that
TV.
enemy.
Yes, there was still your 1-star run of Super Mario 64. It'll be on at Sunday. Check the schedule for the time. the possible
The
time.
jumps are very strange.
The schedule has been since updated.
Or controller.
No, this is my controller.
Oh.
It could be the TV, but
Smaller TVs are kind of.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Breakdown said no on Zelda because that's triggered for second quest. I don't really recall.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, about Zelda for second quest. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm sorry, I didn't know about that. Sorry, no second quest, so no Zelda, so no file name for Zelda.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no naming the file Zelda.
Yeah, I mean you can have it like be Zelda with a little something at the end, but no.
Just straight.
File
no
Zelda.
plain Zelda though.
Yep.
Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Zelda Z,
Zelda.
Zelda exclamation mark.
Alright, so PJ, right now you're $5 for this for Stansky's partner in Sonic 2.
Why?
Hey, because you haven't played the game.
apparently.
I mean, everyone else in this room has played the game.
Just fly
Zelda,
away.
what's
I'm
Sonic 2?
gonna fly
6.
away.
Alright.
I'm just gonna pick him up and carry him during
Okay,
all of his
Trek Hawk
important
has
treks.
also not played the game.
Okay, so it's
You like
between
these
Trek
games?
Hawk and PJ.
Okay, so don't worry, PJ, it's Trek Hawk now.
Okay.
That's only if he's available though.
He should be available.
Like, I donated 5.55 for Hyman Taylor.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Maybe I can.
Uyama, rough estimations on how long I have till I need to do Metroid?
Oh, I'm sorry, correction. Figure 77 has just corrected me. Link's Awakening is actually 5 letters.
Oh.
I should...
Jamie, it'll be like later on today. Probably like around
It's got 3 hours till Metroid.
2, 3-ish.
3? Alright.
Depends on how long these games take.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, we'll be back. Actually, no, I'll stay for the rest.
That is one long health bar.
Twice as long as mine.
Got him.
PJ,
Nice
are
job.
you
Stuck
stuck
within the pyramid?
No, I can
PJ
advance
has
the
in
screen.
his blooper reel.
I'm just hanging out up here.
A fight against the final boss where
I die at the same time he does. Except since he died first, I ended up having to
What's
restart the whole
time?
fight.
What's VG's time?
It's 30:46.
Cool. Should we let PJ continue?
Oh no.
No,
I was
he's-
just playing
he's a-
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa!
PJ has thrown in the towel.
He's like, I am in the ceiling, this is my happy place.
Come on.
PJ, that's not Battletoads.
Yes,
Every game is battle.
Every game is battle.
Okay, we have some new donations. Robin Nilsson for $21. Julian Heidner for $5.55. Frankie D'Erasmo for $5. And Matthew Merkel for $31.
All you are the man or the woe man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a 3 times 7.
Okay, Game Stream is going down for the computer